So let us now fill the data. I already have to make it more easy. I already have the data somewhere else. I'll just do a copy and paste. Let's assume those are okay. Okay, so I have ages ranges between 1 and 6, 1 less than 26, 2 between 26:30, 3 between 31:40, 4 between 41:50, 5 between 51:60, and 6 greater than 60. Now let me fill the information related to the product. I assume those are my product. I have 20 products. Those are okay. So I'll go back here. Okay, those are my products. Okay, and those are 20 products. Location. For the location, I have them here. For you, you have to do the data entry for your dimension, which are called the master data. So I do a copy here and then paste. Those are my 14 different branches. And now I want the data for the employees. Those are the data for the employee. Okay. Okay, I have finished. Now I create the fact table. So rename fact, FACT, that contains all the measures, and please be sure to have FACT fact table in a small letter. If you have it in any of the letters in capital letter, it will not work later on. So please have it in a small letter. So what are the fields needed? The fact, so to simplify, okay, the fact I have, okay, I'm just doing a copy and I'll explain this step by step. Okay, okay, here, okay, so those are the fields that I need. Location, okay, remember that. I'll go back and show you. For the location, I have 14 different locations. You see here from 1 to 14. So to let the system generate a random number between 1 and 14, you write rand between, you select rand between 1 comma 14. Then the system will create a random number between 1 and 14. For the products, we have 20 different products. I write equal rand between 1 and 20. So the system will select a number between 1 and 20. For the gender, I have between 1 and 2 because either male or female, there are two cases. For the age ID, as you see here, for the age, okay, I have 7. Okay, the ranges between 1 and 7, 1 and 7. Okay, so I write rand between 1 comma 7. Okay, for the employee, I have also between 1 and 7. So I let the system to select random number between 1 and 7 and between 1 comma 7. Okay, whereas for the calendar ID equal rand between, okay, so it is a date, so I say date value, okay, that ranges between the 1st Jan 2018. It has to be between double quotation 1 Jan 2018 and date value, okay, between 31st December 2019. So I close this one and then I close the parenthesis. Then the system select a date and each of the days will be represented by a number. So to convert this into a short date, just okay, highlight the F column that contains the CID, which is the calendar ID, and then you go here and then you select the short date. So it is in 16 of December 2018. Now for the quantity, let's assume a client will make an order, a quantity for each of the items that ranges between 1 and 4. Then we say rand between 1, 4. Okay. Now for the cost. The cost, where is the cost? The cost equal, okay, we do VLOOKUP. Why we do VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP because we are looking for a value in a different table. We are looking for the PID, product ID, this one. Okay, we put comma, then we go to the product table. This is product table. Then we highlight all the values in the product table. Those are, okay. So as you see here, the range between A1 and E21, you put comma. You are looking for the values of the price, which is at which column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The cost at the column number 5. So we put 5 here. And then we say false means if the system, okay, find the value we are looking for, it will retrieve its price. Otherwise, it say not available, NA. Okay, and that's it. So if we look for the product of 2, its cost is 700. Okay, then to have the cost, it has to be multiplied by the quantity. So I multiply this by the quantity here. Okay, then if the price 500 times 4, in this case it will be 2000. But you have to be smart enough here to know that the range between A1 and E21 for the product, it has to be fixed and not dynamic range. To convert into absolute or fixed range, then you have to put $sign between the column and the row, okay, here and there. So it will be fixed. So whatsoever you change the formula, the range will be fixed. Okay, let's assume our markup will be, okay, ranges between minus 20% up to 60%. The markup is the value we add to the cost for selling. So sometimes, okay, we do some profit, so markup will be positive, and sometimes, okay, maybe during discount seasons, okay, are doing a lot of promotions, then the markup will be negative. So I make a rand between, okay, minus 20 up to 60%. You divide by 100, and then you multiply by the cost. Okay, in this way, as you see here, your cost was 60, whereas your markup is 14.4, which you add to the cost. Then your sale will be your cost plus the markup. And sometimes, okay, this is your sale price, 149.5, and you decide to do some discounts. Let's assume that we want to do a discount, okay, that ranges between 0, so rand between 0 and 20%. So if the system selects 0, then you are not doing any of the discounts. Otherwise, you are giving some discounts. So this number has to be multiplied by the sale. Then this is discount. As you see here in this exercise, okay, the discount is 0. So our net sale equal sale minus discount. Okay, so here the system, every time we press on the enter, the system will generate different numbers. Here our cost was 580, markup 192, then our sales 771, and the system then made a discount of 761, and our net sale is 709. So our profit or loss, it will be the net sale, we subtract the cost. In this exercise, so as you see, the system generated different numbers. Here, because the number is negative, then we incur some losses of $202. So this will be considered just as one line of transaction. If you want to have, okay, let's assume thousands of transaction, you highlight the whole row, you go to the end here, okay, you will at the corner, okay, if you move your cursor there, you will see the plus, then press on left on your cursor and then scroll down. And as you see here, the numbers that I'm now doing a scroll, then the system will generate numbers or transactions. Okay, so here I'm increasing the number of transactions, assuming that I want around 30,000 transactions. So I just wait for few minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes maximum, and the system will generate around 30,000 transactions. And those transactions will be created randomly according to the formulas that we set. In this way, we'll generate our fact table that contains the measures. I need more. Now I have around 8,000. Okay, okay, you have to wait more up to, as we said, 30,000. Okay, here I'll stop on the 10,000s, and you can, okay, wait more and have the 10,000 records. Okay, okay, those are my 10,000 records. I stop, and the system, okay, generated all of the numbers. Okay, as you see here, all of the numbers had been generated, so I generated around 10,000 records. So I have the gender. I go to the gender, please. Okay, convert the data into a table in Excel. So you highlight the whole data that you have entered as a master data, and then you press on insert and table. Okay, you say yes, and you give it a name either here instead of table one. Okay, please give it a gender. The same you will apply to the age. Highlight this one. Okay, you press on insert table, you say okay, and then here it will be age. Now this is product. You highlight the old data. Okay, this is my data. Then insert table, say okay, and its name is product. Okay, also we have location. Okay, insert table. Okay, and this is my location. Also the employee, insert table. Okay, and this is my employee table. And also I have the fact. I go to the first one, I highlight the header, the first row, then control, I press on shift control end, then the system will go, okay, to the last one. So again, so what do I do? In this way I just highlight the first one, then control, okay, just okay, highlight those. I have around 10,206 records. I press insert and then table, we say yes, and then this is our fact. Okay, and in this way I created and simulated the data needed to be uploaded into the dashboard.